The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Complete. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
12. But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy.
Who's up in the chat?
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. Pretty good start right off the bat there with throws 1 and 2.
He's not locking in on just one target early, is he? Spreading it around a little bit as this game gets started.
Back-to-back first downs. And nowhere to fit that football.
Cowboys
It's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, see some real quick. I'm gonna see Brown on the slide.
And that'll bring up second down. Flushed out right. And going deep downfield for Boykin. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first. And that catch number 100 for his young career. Only in his second season. The future bright. And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag.
Why you playing preseason?
I don't know. I don't know how to play this stuff. How can I play this? Is that Leon?
That means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown there to make the grab. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up a touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter, that's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Intended that.
Now for Amari Cooper, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Prescott from the gun, able to hit his target, Lamb. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Number 21, Ezekiel.
The tackle made by L.J. Fort. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Prescott. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Blake Jarwin, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well. And that one,
Prescott stripped. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying
Sub
it
to my
happened
brother.
here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
And visual Leon.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Eluding the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. On the move to his left. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught at the 25. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
Catch that, man. Stop playing with me, man. Got excellent around, man.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, but it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news out.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown.
Jeremy Dukes, he caught that.
Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Lining up for the extra point.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is Tony Pollard. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott.
Yeah, you
five
little
on the carry there, and
Cowboys.
it'll be second down.
The ball carrier.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but
Prescott stripped.
Dak Prescott.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
On third down, it's Prescott. Dancing to his left. He'll have a first down past the 40. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding
Let us go,
and
Dak.
avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time. Even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Prescott gets this to the tight end, Jarwin. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Coverage, and it's intercepted.
Interception.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
First and 10. At their
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Buying time to his left. He'll run it. And he's got a first down and then some in midfield. And down to the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there, he had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. They'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Brings up second and
On play action, they'll throw. And that will be caught. Touchdown, Ravens.
You seen that, boy? Playing with me, bro.
Hollywood,
Bounced off his
Marquise
head.
Brown
It bounced off
on his
something
way
in the
to a
car.
monster game.
His hand bounced off his hand in the car, boy.
And the Ravens
I'm gonna
will
blow your
extend
team out,
their
Leon.
lead.
He suck.
There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
You throw, what, a touchdown strike?
there you go. That's my man in concert.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now Pollard. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Return. The Cowboys take over first and 10.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A first down throw for Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Being chased out left. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a second down. Steps away to his left. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Nick Boyle, 28 yards. As the Ravens push further out in front.
The previous play is under review.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about...
Justin Tucker lining up for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And that one goes virtually nowhere.
Dang it!
Fake extra
Alright
point.
guys, this is it for today's video. Make sure y'all like and sub. Out. Peace.